Hey, Deb. Hey, Kay. Hey, Stone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Jen, T-Bar, Pam. Thanks for coming back. Hey, Celtic Tarot, Sheila. Oh, I was going to talk to you, Sheila. We need to get on the schedule ASAP. I'm already almost booked in December again. Wow, look at this. Thank you, you guys. It's going fast. Hard to read. Hi, Mims. Fabulous woman. Earth Mama. Deborah. Joanne. Hey, Lisa again. Lorraine. Oh, you're so welcome, Ann. How's it going? How's it going? 244 in the house. That's what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Some people weren't watching because they got to watch. They got to watch football. So I won't be on this coming weekend because I'm going to Viva Las Vegas. I'm taking my daughter. We're going to see Ron White. Hey, Joe. Hey, Ron. Mary. It looks like everybody from my subscriber thing is here. Thank you, Paula. But I'll be in Las Vegas with my daughter. You know, she's going through a breakup and she needs her mom to take her out. But we're going to see Ron White, and then we're going to see the Beatles, Circus Soleil. And, you know, just to get out. Stay in a fancy hotel, make sure they have room service. So, but I also found out that it's the rodeo big event up in Las Vegas. So it's like there's going to be nothing but cowboys for as far as the eyes can see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ron White, I'll tell you what, that guy just, I got, you know, you got to be, make sure you pee before you watch the show because he will make you die. Thank you, Fishing Well. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, we're just, you know, it's only a couple of days, but I won't be here this next Sunday. I'll probably do everything Monday. Where my depends. The Beatles show is great. I've always wanted to see it. So now behave yourself. So if y'all see me on the news because I got arrested, you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead. So, you know, just know that is that Linda G? Did you guys see people are trying to go on saying they how much money does Linda G Comanche Psychic make? Have you guys seen that on YouTube? A couple of organizations are breaking down the numbers and how much money does Linda G make? I was like, damn, am I that popular? They're worried about how much money I make? Damn. So as long as they don't say how much I weigh, whatever, I'm cool. And they are totally off with the numbers, by the way, but it doesn't matter. Makes me kind of feel like I must be popular. Hey, Birdsong, Viva Las Vegas. Never a Vegas fan. I'm not really a gambler. Um, I'm the type, if I play, I'm very tight with any kind of money I play with, but I'll play the Wheel of Fortune. That's my game. My daughter knows how to do the tables, but I don't. I get too nervous. So Dan said, figure out how much he could spend. He's trying to figure out how much money I'll tell you where you make your money. Tee hee. Okay, just joking. Dan's a teacher, you guys, so you know that's a tough job. Yeah, so yeah, Catherine just said there's several regions. I don't know. None of them got it right. It's not right. But did you see that YouTube takes 45%? I didn't know that. I don't care. Really. I didn't even know you could make money on YouTube. It was my son who told me, Mom, you know you can monetize YouTube. I'm like, what? For real? So, thank you. Thank you, you guys. I don't know where they get that's funny they get this information and then, what are they going to do? Say, "Oh yeah, she as long as they don't talk about my weight, that's all I'm worried about." How much is Linda G worth? She ain't got, you know what. Anyway, thank you guys for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. So you guys sent me some questions, so I was supposed to be with Eileen today to talk about next week. I'll do my 2022 predictions, but I was supposed to be with Eileen and her partner in crime to talk about it. And Eileen's YouTube and stuff went down. Something's going on where she lives. Does she live in Connecticut or is it Massachusetts? I think it's Connecticut. So everything went down. Hey, Mims. Buffet tables in Vegas. That's girl. Do they still have the buffet with the COVID? You got to wear your mask everywhere, which is fine. And listen, that thank you guys. The Sedona event sold out, which we knew it would. Oh, Massachusetts. Okay, Patricia. She lives in Massachusetts. Okay. Okay, she's in Massachusetts. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, guys. I know I can depend on you. Aw, Deborah. Oh, oh, Carol, I don't know. I'm not feeling good about it. Let's say a prayer for Carol's dog Cricket. Please let that dog live and be okay. Please, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I said a prayer out for that baby because I can feel the dog sick. Thank you, Deborah. So I asked you guys earlier if you all had some questions. Hey, Donna wants me to send her a cowboy. I was telling my group on my mediumship show, not on my membership show, I was just thinking of that movie, Urban Cowboy. I remember when she was at the funeral and she had that terrible man, that cowboy guy that treated her terrible. And she tells John Travolta and his girlfriend, "Well, at least I got me a real cowboy." And he said, "Well, at least I got me a real woman." I love that movie. I don't know why. I love that movie. Fine, fine. Forget it. Just forget it. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Sitting here with Zeus. Oh, Donna. I need to bring my lasso and my whip. I don't have nothing girlish to wear. But the gal the one that does my teeth, she said, "Linda, I'm so envious." She said, my mom and I used to go every year for years to Vegas at this time of the year. First couple of weeks of December is the big rodeo festival, and it is packed full of cowboys. She said, "I'm going to tell you, there'll be people bumper to bumper." And it's funny because we're staying at a hotel, pretty popular hotel, and they did call me and say, "We are so booked, and we know you booked a double room a while ago, but do you mind taking one king size?" And it's my daughter. We can sleep in the same bed, a king size. And I said, "No." I said, "When did that happen? Because when I booked with you, it wasn't." She goes, "Yeah, I know." So anyway, okay. So, all right. So enough about me. What do you think of me? Okay, here we go. So I told you guys I'm not going to be with Eileen today. I'm going to be with Footprint Tarot at 5 o'clock my time. I don't know if it's live. I still need the link, but I'm going to be with her today later on. I know, girlfriend, even if he is Republican, there's something about a man with a cowboy hat and boots and buckles. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Driving a big old ass truck. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, I just read some stuff on Susie Orman. I was shocked. She used to be on Oprah. Apparently, she's just a scammer. What? Libra lady, poor Dianne. Diane's tarot was in the hospital, but there was just a thing from Whimsy that she was congratulating her. I guess she's got engaged. Listen, I don't care what they say about money. I don't care. My main focus is as long as they don't know my actual weight and get a picture of me bending over a tub scrubbing it. You know what I'm saying? People would be shocked beyond shocked. Trader Tots. I love it. Bobart and Marjorie Green. Trader Tots. Let's take a look at them because I think something's coming up for them, you guys. Let's take a look, see. And I can say you heard it here. All right. Now, where's you guys' I'll be doing live. Oh, you guys sent me a lot of questions. Let's take a look at Trader Tots. And you know, what's his face? Mike McCartney or whatever his name is. Oh, thanks, Stone. He's from Burbank, or is he from Burbank, or he's from Southern California? I didn't know that. I need to go down there and start hitting the streets, get him off the list there. Guru me. Yeah, I was a little surprised. Apparently, she does things and she's not telling the truth. She talked about her education. Hi, Alice. It's not true. She didn't. A lot of stuff she said is fake. I saw that guy, Marcus Lamb. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you guys. Okay, so let's do this, you guys. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Roland Bogart. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay, what's going to happen to them, you guys? Angels of light, mercy, please tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. What's going to happen to them? You know they're a clown act. And both very uneducated. They will be standing at the crossroads sooner than later. And there's trouble for them, legal trouble. So maybe they're going to get in trouble for, listen, they might get kicked out. Okay, you guys, hold on. I'm getting a flash right now. What I'm getting is now that this January 6th commission, which, by the way, said that they're going to have 2 weeks of televised, where Liz Cheney said, we'll be presenting to you in living color. Well, I hope so. Now, I read every morning from 7 to 9, but I will tape it. But I'm going to tell you something right now. They are going to be showing some stuff. I'm talking this world will shake up inside and out. Inside and out. And there's just currently, some of you guys may know about this, there's going to be a release of some other stuff on Mueller report. Now, the Mueller report is what Jimmy Carter was talking about when he said, so Jimmy Carter still must get the 411 from the big security people, because he said, mark my words, it will be proven that President Trump was in the hands of Russia. They helped him become president, and he will be basically removed. And people were writing me on Twitter, Linda, this is exactly what you said 3-4 years ago. I'm telling you guys, it's not. And you know, can I tell you something else that I got a flash on today? Sorry if I'm going off, but I am going to hit on Bobert and Green. You know how everybody said how close we were to losing our democracy? As I heard this person saying, do you know how close we were? I heard from my guides, no, that even if they had gotten in there, they probably would have killed somebody. I hate to say it. But even if the people went in there and Trump tried to come behind him and say, well, now I'm king, the military would have worked against them. That's what I heard as clear as day. Because the military would not have recognized him as president of the United States. That big general knew he was crazy and knew he was trouble. And I see he wouldn't be able to get the military to say, declare me as king or declare that I have to. And then I see that going to the Supreme Court and he would have lost. I'm going to tell you, even though the Supreme Court people are something else. Jamie, thank you. Does it make sense what I'm telling you? Because I've been thinking, oh, thank God, we were so close. But I saw as clear as day, my guide said, no, not to worry. No, he wouldn't. He was not going to be president. That's the bottom line. That's what my guides told me, even though we were all sitting up nights like, geez, how come this is taking so long? Had us sweating at the, we was worried. I might have even dropped a pound. I was too upset to eat. So they said no. They said that probably these people, if they had been successful, probably would have hurt or killed somebody, which is already a criminal. This would have been criminal. What they did in tearing everything up was criminal. And I see the military just saying, no, we're going to go in and clean them out. Trump could not have said, but I'm king. No. He probably would have fought it with his attorneys, but no. They didn't bring the electric votes. So obviously, no, there's electric votes that people have spoken. You guys are out of here. And listen, Trump is in trouble. I will tell you that much. Okay, so Marjorie Taylor Greene, let me tell you. So this is why I'm like so excited. What's going to happen is when this commission starts showing all the evidence, Marjorie, and by the way, Nancy Pelosi told our gal that I just lost her name. Please forgive me. Our Muslim gal. She's so beautiful. She told her not to worry, that this Lauren Boebert was going to be taken care of. Nancy Pelosi knows what's going to come up. Okay, she's not dealing with McCarthy. She knows that they're getting ready on Living Color to show the film of them walking through the Capitol with Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene. So they're part of the conspiracy. And so when I'm just now, you guys, I didn't get this strong until just this minute. I can feel it, Len. When I get that overwhelming, yes, just like when Stacey Abrams said she's running for Georgia, I heard, yes, she's going to win. And not to worry, she's going to win. And I was with Sterling this morning. He also saw her winning. And I think Eileen says the same thing. But anyway, so I just have to tell you that I saw something being released on the two of them, and both of them are in trouble. Both of them. They're going to have to fight back. So it's almost, I don't think their constituency will vote for them again because they're a clown act. And they don't, oh God, that Lauren Boebert said, was it her or was it Green said, well, COVID's no different than cancer. 600,000 people die every year of cancer. It's not a communicable disease. They won't be taken out. No, this is what's going to happen. They'll be in so much trouble. Okay. Yeah. And sure, they can act like, oh, but whatever, but they lose their popularity. They're going to be in legal trouble. That doesn't mean you can't still be, you can be a criminal. That Boebert's got more stuff on her than somebody said than the U.S., than some criminal. I can't remember who. It's a beautiful thing. I just got to tell you guys, I just saw it. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, they are simple. Exactly, Connie. And no, but let me tell you, I just got the hit. Mark my words, you guys, they're going down. And it's almost like that, some of the people will still love them. but they're nobodies. They're nothing. And that's why Nancy Pelosi said that. She knew, don't worry, something's because they're going to be showing them film live at 5. They're going to show them showing people, and this is where this isn't. And you remember what Adam Schiff said? He said that Marjorie Taylor Greene and her cohorts were nearly giggling. They were so excited about the fact that the January 6th insurrection was taking place. They were ecstatic. And I think somebody took out that call bell that was under somebody's desk. I don't think it was an actual congressperson, but I feel it was the associate or somebody that worked with staff and said, oh, I'll go in there and yank it. Yeah, Kevin McCartney he's a dummy and he's a goner. He played too much like this. Okay, so that I got to tell you. That I got to tell you. Okay. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, we got to pray, you guys, just for a moment. Bring the light and the brightness of the God force in for those poor Michigan children and all those causing the schools to close down. I have a grandson. He's only 8 years old, and it's just terrible to think that he lives with his mom in a very comfortable place. But a lot of the comfortable places are getting hit just because you're in a good area. It doesn't stop it. And do you notice how it's only boys causing this, doing this? Those parents are in trouble. I almost see the father really getting sick while he's in jail. Does anyone know if they got out of jail? Did they post bail? Is footprint Tarot in here? Footprint, if you're in here, honey, I need the link for today at 5. Yeah, but you know what, guys? As much as we're gleeful, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. It's just one thing after the other. You don't forget what our Andre said. Even with Trump, all of a sudden things start switching on him. All of a sudden, he doesn't get a free pass for everything. And he's still spewing on about how this thing was stolen. He's going to get in big trouble and everything. Oh, didn't Liz Cheney even say that? Everything you're saying to the public will be used against you in a court of law. Just keep up with your lies and watch what happens. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So anyway, okay. Laura Wright said, will they be found guilty? Yes. And they are going to be made an example with because, this kid had issues. I saw him sitting, waiting on the judge. And I just felt this sadness. I know it was terrible what he did, but I just felt this sadness. The kid was not right. And the parents, if you'll notice, you see how they took off and hid? Were they worried about their son? They got their own private attorney, but the son got a public defender. Do you see what's going on? They act like they cared about him, but they didn't. He's not going to jail, but let me tell you something. I could be wrong. He could even go to jail for a New York minute. I'm not seeing it good for his health. I've got to tell you that. I've talked to a lot of other people. Something's getting ready to happen. And eventually will be like the DMV, like what Sterling also said this morning. Eventually, in order to have a gun, you have to be registered. And you are here in the state of California. But if you have to have insurance, that's really going to change things a lot. But they always act like, oh, you can't rip my Second Amendment rights. Our founding forefathers didn't mean for you to walk around with a big old hanging gun on your back to intimidate everyone. They're even talking about the kids at school carrying guns. Holy cow. Hey, Cold Toes. Thank you, honey. It's a good thing I wasn't carrying a gun when I was young because, to school, because I could get mad and I might have shot it. I don't know, but that's how stupid I was. in a fury and a frenzy. No, you don't give guns to people until they're mature enough. Yes, there's, in fact, this is your case that's really going to make parents have to really look at how they secure their weapons, etc. But what gets me is they're always saying, oh, if you vote for so and so, they'll take away your God-given Second Amendment right. No, you'll always have the right to bear arms. Our forefathers had muskets, had nothing to do with AK-15s, but like the masters, the Navajo chiefs, etc., say, is that man kills what they fear. And if they fear, um, if they fear other nations, they fear those that are not like them, and they fear people approaching them or calling them out on their prejudices. Yeah, that's when they start using those guns. I just noticed, somebody wrote me and told me that this eye, the liner is lighter than this eye, and that, it looks better if they were both the same. Thank you, Chris. But I can tell you something. I have a weepy eye. This eye's a weepy eye. So as I go along with my day, I've been reading since 10 a.m. this morning. It gets light, but I just now noticed what she's saying. Yeah, that's true. Unless I keep eyeliner hair and put it on while I'm talking to you guys. But you guys don't care what I look like. Yeah, thumbprint security. There's just going to be a whole new change. Oh, that's so funny, Sydney. I'm going to do that on my 2022 list of what's going on. So wait till next week when I do my 2022, because I actually sat down and asked about each justice to see who's going and who's staying. Okay. I was thinking Roberts was going to go, but according to my outlay, it didn't show him going. But he'll change up because if people are mad enough, people are mad enough. What's going to happen is women are going to come out in droves. Women are going to come out in droves and vote, and they're going to say enough. Because what they're not even, SCOTUS didn't even approach the subject of pregnant and being pregnant by some criminal offense. No, they didn't even mention it. So you're going to force someone to have a child, but you're going to let an assault and they still have to have the child. There's no journey with that. There's no ability to feel. Some people will still be close to the child, but it's just not right. It's just not right. So, yeah, things are going to change. I just want you to know. And I didn't see Amy leaving. I was praying it was her, but I didn't see her leaving. I did see Kavanaugh, and I saw Thomas. Hey, thank you, Nate Art. I saw Thomas leaving, but he might go from natural causes, if you know what I mean. Or he steps down because his wife's under a lot of trouble. Okay. The suspect for the Waukesha Christmas Parade massacre says he was demonized. Is he? No, he's a whack job that thinks it's a demon. That was just terrible. Thank you for all that you do and the bright light you are. What advice do you have to connect more to your guides, and do they have their own names, or do we give them names ourselves? I've been connecting through telepathy. Wondering if that will change too. Any advice would be wonderful. So connecting to the guides, as I've been saying for a long time, is being in the moment, being connected to source. And how you do that is to stop thinking so much, or breathe 3 deep breaths a day. Just breathe and wait and be quiet. And that's how they can talk. Because a lot of people I read, I'm saying, hey, girl, you in your own way. Some people just can't stop it. I know what that feels like. It wasn't until I went through cancer and finally went to a halt. And then they started telling me, this is what you need to do to make things happen. And that's when you hear them. Now, I don't get names on spirit guides. I don't get names. I do see, like cocoon, those bodies filled with light. I see that. So, I'm not necessarily getting that one of your masters was a Tibetan from Sutton or something like that. I don't get that stuff. There are some psychics that can, but I don't get. My guides that I see are light. nothing but light. So the love that they send and the care they give, but it's, you have free will, you have your own choice. If you want to be doing the work you feel you need to be doing, allow them to work through you to make it happen. And be careful about the motivations for doing it. Like, I got told I was going to do this video. I told them, what? I don't want to, I don't want to have to put eyeliner on. And they said, you'll help calm people down. So when I do this work, I have to be very careful motivationally. And by that, I mean, I definitely have to get my ego out of the way, because sometimes they're just so dead on. It's kind of exciting, but also it's not about me. It's about them. And also, as crazy as it sounds, you can't have a motivation like money or anything like that. Some psychics were started off really good, and then it's all about the selling factor, and that will work against them. It's got to be about, if you need to do this to make a living, sometimes it can be really tough. Not that you shouldn't make a living, but it can be very tough. Like the way my life is, I have a pension and Social Security, and I can live my life with this or without this. And the good news is, well, bad news is they charge a lot of taxes. Thank you, Kevin. They charge a lot of taxes, and they charge a lot of taxes, and I do give a lot of it away. But, tax-wise, I'm safer because I also give a lot of it away. So, like I have a huge box out here, you guys, of toys to give to the children out here. And that Amazon is, I know they make a lot of money, but Amazon is good because I can go online and give, to certain families. So, okay. But thank you for the 20. Okay, so now. Ooh, Charles said, my wife, Judy, remote viewed a little girl ghost in an old brick house that a friend wants to purchase. My wife advised the spirit to go to the light. Can you tell if the little girl did as advised? So that's more of a personal question, but I will tell you, I heard yes as clear as day. And Charles, write me at grindle9103 at Gmail, not Comcast, gmail.com. And if you need more help with that, I'm sure your wife is good with that, but there's some things you can use. Okay. Okay. Rosanna Dana. She said, Violetta and Sterling show today. Violetta was asked about a nuclear accident. As she was finishing, she said Pennsylvania came to her mind. And today, Sterling said something about 2 nuclear accidents going to happen. So my question is, since I live extremely close to the nuclear plant in Pennsylvania, can you see what part of the state of Pennsylvania the nuclear plant may be? I do not pick up Pennsylvania. I do not pick up Pennsylvania. I feel a drier, might even be in California, I don't know, but I feel a drier place. And also I'm picking in another country. There's some sort of nuclear thing. So no, I'm not getting Pennsylvania right now. And I'm not seeing Armageddon accident or anything like that. I'm not getting that. So I hope that helps. Let's see. This was a concern for Diane's trust. She seems to have disappeared yesterday. No one's heard from her. Did anyone hear update? I heard she had to go to the doctors or something. I heard she, Whimsy did a thing today on her about congratulations. I guess she got engaged. Not in Washington either. Not picking up Washington. Picking up, is there a plant in Arizona or in Utah? Okay. They will be found guilty. Crumley's parents will be found guilty. It's just so sad, you guys. And that kid is just, his life is over with. But I see something wrong with the father. I know he's a diabetic and a severe diabetic, but I'm almost wondering if he's going to let himself go apart. I think they can fight this, and then it just turns to crap. But does anybody know? Oh, I'm feeling something like Arizona. Does anybody know? Welcome, Kathleen. Does anybody know if they made bail? Oh, Massachusetts, where both Diane and Annette are, have storms. Okay, because the Eileen, why did I say Eileen? I mean Annette. Why did I call her Eileen? Sorry, it's Annette. Yeah, she couldn't be on YouTube today because something's going on. Why am I calling her Eileen? Eileen? Sorry about that, Annette. No, they did not make bail. Thank you, Rhonda. No bail yet. Okay. Okay, so okay, so we added the nuclear. I don't feel Pennsylvania, not at all. And I'm going to tell you something else. That Oz is not going to make nothing. Okay, it's going to be kind of embarrassing because he's going to toss a lot of money at this. He may have a good TV show, but people are less turned on to television celebrities now. Watch this space. Okay. Oh, yes. Listen to this. Celestial Lightworker. Will the politics and partnership of the current GOP and right wing groups affect tourism in the U.S.? And will any downturn in tourism help individuals to see the negative, far reaching effects of politics? Absolutely. Absolutely. So funny. And I didn't even think of that. But while I'm reading it, I heard yes, yes, yes. And I'm feeling, because I read people from all over the world, and I've heard people say, I'm a little nervous about going to the US with these gun people and all this crap. No, I'm not interested. So, sorry, I got caught up reading what's going on here. Oh, you're on a flight? All right, girlfriend. So anyway, or you're high as a kite. Couldn't understand how to read that. Anyway, so yeah, tourism will be affected. And there'll be some people that stay away because they're worried about even the non-vaxxers, the people that just don't care. Like California, I can see them coming to because California looks out, but and maybe even New York, but I do feel it's affecting tourism. I do feel it. But it's amazing. A lot of people do that celebrity ship thing, even though people get so sick on that. So that's weird. Everybody's talking about Diane again. I'm praying it's just a short thing that she's going through. I pray it's just a short thing. If she went to Mexico, she probably caught something. Um, Thank you guys for helping here, Dan and Ron, Lucky Girl, Celtic Tarot. But somebody just said, oh wait, Jamie, I stopped off watching Dr. Oz years ago after he said on his show that birds never drink water. That they all get what they need from berries. Is that a lie or what, Jamie? I can show you my fountain out here, and it's packed full of birds all the time. They like to dive in it. They like to drink it. I got my hummingbird stuff. I keep my birds hydrated. Well, hey, I'm going up to Las Vegas. I might latch me a cowboy because that's the rodeo. So, yes, justice for Earn, Alec Baldwin. Although that pulling of the back thing and he didn't really pull the trigger. Yeah, but someone did. It feels like it's deliberate. Let's look. Tell me what I need to tell everybody. God, I was watching a show on on the abdicated King Edward. Was it Edward? No, is King Edward the no, George was the king. King Edward abdicated before that divorcee. She never really even loved him. They found letters that she was writing to her second husband saying how much she beamed with him and how he was such a baby. And this guy on the news said he used to sit next to her. It was funny because he said she was butt ugly. And he was, when he was young, he would have gone for anything, but he wouldn't have gone for her because she was really ugly. I don't know why he had to say that, but I saw some pictures of her. I thought she looked fine, but she was very mean to King Edward, and that's what he loved. So I thought maybe a little S&M thing going on there. But she said that he said that if he sat next to King Edward, it was awful because the man had nothing to say, nothing worth talking about. But this woman, she was out Wallace. She was extremely intelligent, more intelligent than him, and a great conversationalist. And he totally enjoyed listening and talking to her. But if she got up to go somewhere else, it would be minutes before he went up like a puppy dog. Oh, God, girls, can you imagine? I can't stand anybody follow. It was bad enough I had children. Would you get off of me? I love my babies. I had my two boys on my lap all the time, sitting on a chair. We'd watch all their shows. I watched Sesame Street and all those. Okay, so tell me what I can tell everybody. Now, you guys did write me sometimes. You hate the live because I forget what I'm saying. And I'm sorry about that. I have a little bit of short-term memory loss. That has improved, but was from chemo. You know, all this crazy. Thank you, Donna. Oh, from Australia. All this crazy stuff with this Trump thing is about ready to die down. That I can tell you. And yeah, tourism is affected and people will notice they lost money, but there's so many people that just don't care. They will take that cruise liner even though COVID is rampant. Okay. Oh, Kay used to work for Dr. Phil and she said she don't watch him. I don't watch him either. Yeah, I know that, Tony. Exactly. Brian Williams is retiring. I don't see anything untoward. I don't see anything untoward. Okay, so here's another one. This looks excellent. Licia Cornett. I just recently had to go to my hometown in Trump country for a funeral. Had conversations with people I had not seen in a long time, but I was asked if I was liberal because of the city I live in now. When will we get past this elephant in the room when talking to our Trump friends and family? When politics is so present in every interaction, it's when Trump goes down. It's when Trump goes down. And he's going down. He's going to be really like falling. I'll tell you something right now. If he ran right now, I don't think he'd win. That's what I'm getting. I could be wrong, but I'm not. I could look. When will Trump go down? Just tell me, when will Trump go down? Oh, 2,260. Thank you guys for coming to the show. Sorry, I got my eye. So this eyeliner on and this one not. I have weepy eyes, so I've been reading since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm going to do my 2022 next week, or maybe even before I leave for Vegas. I got some hits already. And Stacey Abrams will win as Georgia governor. Mark my words. Okay. Trump's ability to. He's got the karmic star reverse. Ooh, I'm telling you, he's got something wrong with his heart. He's got and money will be his downfall. Look at that. The karmic star based on money. So he's getting found out. And I told you, Jimmy Carter said, just like I told you guys 3-4 years ago, down the road, they will find out he was an illegitimate president. He stands with the devil. So he's constantly festering in his own soul energy. He doesn't give himself a break because that's what happens when you're constantly in your own head. You got to get out of your own way and allow well-being to work through you. He doesn't know how to relax and like look at a vista or something. He's constantly overthinking, constantly wondering what people are thinking of him, even though he's such a bully. His biggest fear is poverty. His biggest fear is poverty. But look at this, the woman in the shadows. Does anybody know what sign Liz Cheney is? The woman in the shadows. Hey, Licia. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, Alec Baldwin's going to be okay, and Chris Cuomo's going to be okay. Oh, your dad's childhood friend. Well, he said they will find out that Donald Trump was in cahoots, and I bet you the ex-president gets intel. And he said that when it's going to be based on the Mueller report, and when they find out, he will no longer be considered a president. Just like I told you guys 3-4 years ago, I said he will be stripped of everything. Everything. My guys were just so dead on. They said this guy is in cahoots with Russia and Saudi Arabia. So, oh my God, I got 1,000 likes. Oh my God. Oh, you like me. You really like me. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. Might be Liz Cheney. She's a Leo. It's a fire sign. I always thought his daughter would be the one. She's a Scorpio. I feel like she would throw him under the bus, but this is like based on money. He's about ready to get hit and get hit hard. Stacey Abrams, mark my words, I might be dead by then. Stacey Abrams will eventually be president of the United States. Oh, God. Thank you, Text Mike. Thank you, honey. And Alex Baldwin is going to be okay. Let's just take a quick look at Alex Baldwin. Somebody set that up, though. But who? Let's check it out. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Yeah, when I do live, but you know what? People complain about the live. Some people just say, I absolutely hate it. Well, that's okay, honey. Don't watch it. It's okay because I do regular too. Don't watch it if you don't like it. I just really enjoy it because it's like I'm in real time with you guys. Remember the first time I did it and it was like 5,000 people? It's like, whoa. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a Trumpster. Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. It's a man. Somebody went out of their way. Alec is going to be okay. I can tell you that. It's going to take them a while to figure who it is. But here's the news of who it is. They might even act like it was outright. What do you call it when you're working half-ass and you're not doing a good job? Like, but it feels like it was deliberately put in there. That's what I'm getting. Oh, thank you. Justice for Aaron. She said Alex said that 45 threatened him. I'm willing to bless something's going to come up with this. Oh, yeah, they're all nervous now. They're nervous now. Hey, Virginia. Thank you, Marcel. Oh, yeah, Dwight. You ain't kidding, my friend. Oh, thanks, Liz. Thank you, P4 Chippo. I know. I'm so sorry, Teresa. That is a thorn in my side. And listen, I read this lovely woman yesterday. By the way, she's an excellent, what do you call those people that build things with their hands? Sculpturist. I saw a piece of her work. Oh my God, she's fantastic. But what was she saying? Doggone it, what were we talking about? Okay, she's up in Arizona is what I was thinking of, and that, these Trumpsters are everywhere. Oh, thank you. Somebody just said, Jennifer says she's in the film business. Alex is not to blame. Thank you, girlfriend. Yeah. Oh, you know Trump hated it. He tried to sue Saturday Night Live. He got thrown. He tried to sue everybody. Putin's going down. I can't tell you when, but I see him running. I see him running. Now, here's a very good question from Ruth. How do you see Germany's influence in EU changing as Angela Merkel leaves the Olaf Scholz takes office, and Germany's relationship with the USA? Well, Germany just closed because of the virus. I heard Germany really treats their elderly really good. That, you know, if you live in Germany and you're German and you can you retire, sorry, makeup, you retire, they you live, you know, you're not struggling in poverty. That's how we should be. People struggle so hard, can't afford the medicine. Well, it's actually going to be okay. Germany is actually going to be okay. There's some stuff coming up with Germany that feels like there is some issue coming up here. What would I call this? This looks like there's almost a resistance going on here. Like maybe somebody's trying to go in there and do something negative, or somebody, they might get more, you know, under the table type of things happening like we do here in the United States with people. Some sort of terrorist action is what I'm getting. And it frightens people and it puts them at a standstill. So that I saw. But then they're able to fight it. Did you see Japan's even going nuke now? They had made an agreement never to do that post World War II, but now they're going in for it. Oh, justice for Irwin. Did you? Oh, yeah. On my membership, I do readings on those who have crossed, and I do a lot of little kids that are very happy to be there. You know, Erica, let's do that. Let's look if Trump leaves the country. Ooh, no. He's not going to be murdered. Nothing like that. I think it's natural causes. I think so much is about ready to happen. It's like, listen, I should be just live with you guys 24/7 with my coffee and my curlers in my hair, and you and all of us chit chatting about here he comes, here comes, because they're going to be televising everything. Hey, Catherine, thank you, babe. Thank you. Baldwin will be okay. Como's actually going to be okay. Franken is going to be okay. DJT, he thinks he's all that, but karma's a bitch. Just remember I said that. Karma's a bitch. Okay, so let's look. You guys were so kind to send me all these. Now, the Roe versus Wade, let me tell you what's going to happen. The Roe versus Wade, I see the Supreme Court. Thank you, Marby. Now, on my 2022, I'm going to give you more info on the Supreme Court. But I saw the Supreme Court reversing or coming to a conclusion about Texas. And then it's like everybody's like, oh, well, maybe they'll be reasonable. No, they're going to go ahead and go for this 15-week thing and put something in. But what's going to happen is, when I heard like them talking the way they were talking, I said, ooh. And like MSNBC, maybe other news stations are showing all these justices and what they had to say about Roe versus Wade, how it was precedent, they wouldn't touch it. So they're making them repeat their words that they're going back on now. So it is what's her face said. It is political. It is stench. So what I saw was women just getting up and getting mad and saying enough. The Gen Zs just getting in there and making things happen. Hey, did you see those guys that showed up and marched with the flags with the big masks that they wouldn't wear normally? Did you see that? And did you see those young guys? Not even as many. There was like 500 of these marchers. And these young guys went in and get the hell out of here. And they were running to the trucks. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Star. Well, I like that picture. Star Lightworker. Thank you, guys. And anybody with a YouTube show that could use me being on your show, don't feel. Somebody wrote and said, I can't believe you wrote me back. Of course, I'll write you back. Oh, there's federal charges against Rittenhouse now. Oh, yeah. Rittenhouse it's not done. It's not done. You heard that the school he wanted to go to kicked him out. It's a shame. It's just really, it's a shame. But anyway, yeah, it's Grindle9103 at gmail.com. My event for Sedona is sold out. And thank you guys. We'll have a waiting list in case, people always, at least for this, not with my readings. Very rarely do I get someone that cancels. But for this, there'll probably be cancellations. If you want to be on the list, go to lindagrindle.com. That's where my calendar is for booking for readings. Unfortunately, July is the earliest, July of next year. And I've told you guys I've been threatening to retire, but what I've done is beginning in July of next year, I'm cutting it way down. So it's not like all day type of stuff. I have to, you guys. I'm getting old. I'm going to need to retire. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'd love to come to Kentucky. I especially love to come to Kentucky when what's-his-face is gone. Oh, I saw 3 big major people dying. Not Hollywood. There's Hollywood too. Thank you, Sherry. I saw some statesmen passing, and I would strongly think that one of them is why did I just go blank on our Kentucky Speaker of the House? Mitch McConnell. And I double checked it with the pendulum, and it's looking like Mitch is kind of going down. Yeah, I saw Dole died. But I picked up 3 for next year. This isn't this year. God bless Dole. Remember when they tried to stand him up so he could salute President Senator McCain at the White House? It was so sweet. Yeah, I asked my pendulum just to double check because I saw a statesman, someone like, whoa, he crossed. I feel like someone within the SCOTUS will cross, and there's somebody else. It's not Biden, thank God. Someone else. And I'm worried about Dianne Feinstein. Even if she wins again, she might have to leave early. Chuck Grassley, that little varmint, he just hang on. He's not as sick as Mitch McConnell, that I'll tell you. Maybe it's a psychiatric hospital because he's just going to go berserk. Oh, Sherry, thank you. Thank you. So, listen, you guys, it's been an hour, and everybody get funky. Oh, no kidding, Doug. Doug says that Bob Dole was a distant relative. He's from the old Republic, and he wasn't a bull crapper. He was a man like McCain. They could be grouchy and tell you off, but they weren't Trumpsters, that's for sure. McBet me, thank you. No, I'm not feeling Grassley. It's amazing because he's so damn old. I'm not feeling Grassley. I mean, at least not coming right up. But I'm feeling bad about Feinstein. Like, even if she wins again, she'd have to walk away. I feel that Thomas in the Supreme Court, I just never felt good. Or he leaves because his wife's in trouble. Thank you, Elena. Yeah, let's put a white light around the United States of America because other countries, somebody even wrote on Twitter today, she said, you know what? I love you, United States, but as a Canadian, I'm closing the door. I'm done. Y'all crazy. I wouldn't doubt that she does. And I think her family might encourage her to leave. Something's up with Dianne Feinstein. And you know, I knew her back in the day when Harvey Milk and those guys were assassinated. And I've met her several times in San Francisco. Her good friend just died. She was the big maitre d' of San Francisco, Charlotte something. So anyway, yeah, she's getting along there, and it's pretty near time for her to at least retire. No, it wasn't Dole. Who was it? It was the guy who was vice president to George Bush. It wasn't Dole. It was another vice president, and he was a military guy, and he said, dude, whatever you do, don't do this. So anyway, Dan Quayle. Yep, Quayle. Anyway, you guys, I will talk to you again. I'll probably do a regular video, and I'm going to do my 2022. Thank you, guys. I won't be on this Sunday, but I'll be on probably during the week next week for live. Mwah. Ciao. Hasta luego, amigos. Wait, hold on. Celtic Tarot has breaking news. Speaker Pelosi will take take decisive action against Lauren Boebert. Well, they were saying that, but this is what I'm getting. I can see Cheney presenting evidence about Boebert and Green, showing everybody how to get rumble in the White House, in the Congress. So that's what I'm getting, you guys. Okay, love y'all. Catch you soon. Ciao. And watch me tonight on Footprints Tarot. Cheers.